Anyway, everybody, welcome back to Daxter, the exterminator himself. Oh, let's see. We were done with that. We did the dream sequence, and then we ended yesterday's stream. And so I think, from what I've seen, I think we're about halfway through the game, like probably right on the dot halfway through. So yeah. Oh, let's see. Yeah, we gotta go back to the pumping station, go back to that area. But yeah, I mean, the streaming, what's probably one of the most difficult things about being a streamer is that there's a standard that everybody has to meet when they want to stream. Like, it's not like, oh, when did these get here? Oh, okay, for that precursor orb. Like, it's not like back in, like, the old days, like 2011, 2010, to where if you just could stream it all with whatever mic quality, camera quality you had, it was good enough. Like, nowadays, people want, like, damn near professional streamers, like, on smaller streamers, which I get it, you know, it's your time to spend to watch somebody. Well, didn't register or jump there, but whatever, that's fine. Okay, apparently you cannot let go and then restart the thing. Okay, whatever. I'm not doing that anymore. Not doing it anymore. Let's go to the pumping station. Go ahead and progress through the game. Strip mine 2? Yeah.
If we keep meeting like this, people will start to talk.
If we don't stop this metal bug infestation, there won't be any people left.
No problem. Then it'd just be you and me, baby. Starting civilization all over again.
Oh, it's not in the cards, Fuzzball. Still, you are useful in handling the smaller problems around here. I suppose you're ready for a real toy, if you've got the fur for it.
Uh-oh.
That's an ultrasonic attachment. It's experimental.
Experimental? Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Hey, watch where you point that thing. I don't actually know what it does.
It's
Then why are
in
you
good
giving
hands,
it to
baby.
him? That way he can blow himself up with it? Let's see. Make sure chat window is open. I always forget the chat window for some reason. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say.
Ah, you again! All right, I've set a trap to catch the queen and end this mess, but she won't take the bait. That's where you come in.
How you doing this morning, Agile Renegade? How you doing? Okay, so we got about 30 of those things we have to destroy, or yeah, I guess 30 of those things. Damn. Let's see here. What does this do? Okay, it's a grenade. Okay, that works. At least a little addition to our little arsenal. So we just destroyed. Ooh, hey you. Oh, and I looked into the bug combat system, and it does have like a single player variation of it, but like, I don't know. I think they could have done without. They could have done without. That's really it. Yeah, I think it was made by, I don't know who. I mean, I'll look it up later. But I mean, it was definitely part of that. It was definitely part of that era where like they were making whatever jokes they wanted. They could, say cringe things. It really didn't matter. They just, it was one of those times of video games where a lot of things weren't like made professional, if that makes sense. Oh, there's 30 of those spawners. Are you kidding me? That's insane. So yeah, 30 spawners. Jesus, I was hoping it'd be like 3 of them. They spawn 10 bugs a pop, but no. This is gonna be a minute. Oh god, no. Really? Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, 30 of these spawners. There's gotta be like something that kills a lot of them quick. Okay, I guess we go here. No! Okay, I thought that platform was going to push me all the way to the side. I mean, I think it, I wouldn't say cash grab. I think it was, well, yeah, well, it might have been a cash grab. I'm not sure. Like, obviously, it's for the PSP, and you know, how do you get people to buy the new console? You make it one of the IPs on the console. So I mean, yeah, I think you're right about that. It could be a cash grab, even though I don't see it as that, but I can see where you can make that connection. It, to me, it just seems like a spin-off game. And Jack won't, I mean, well, I mean, professional not compared to today. Like, Jack 1 was professional, but like nowadays, like, I don't think that would be, it would be considered professional if it came out today, if you kind of get what I'm saying. Because like, if you look like really older games where like voice actors weren't the best, they kind of just could find whoever could do it. But you know, it is Sony, it is Naughty Dog. They did make, I think they did just finish like Crash Bandicoot after they, or before they made the first Jack and Daxter. Okay, it's a little AoE too, that's good. How close I gotta get, damn. I don't know, it might be a cash grab and I just don't see it. But hey, it was for a console that unfortunately failed. Like, it was not a good console. Man, I hope to God I don't miss one of these things, because it's going to be a pain in the ass to backtrack and find it. Well, shit, do I go up that way, or... Well, let's go here first. Oh my god. Oh my god! Why are there so many of these things? Yeah, like this, so this definitely reminds me of Jack too, because the pumping station missions were always really hard and really long. I remember those for sure. So that's going to be fun to fight through. Now let's go back here, because it seems like that just keeps going. Oh boy. So I talked to my wife about working for Walmart, and I think we were in agreement because the tentative start date's like the end of September, and by then I should have my nursing license, like, stuff fixed. And so she just kind of said, you know, don't worry about it. Okay, there's where they all are. Okay, let me break out the flamethrower. Okay, we got a bunch of mini ones is what it is. Okay, we only have 14 left. Okay, not terrible. So we'll probably find one more huge group like this, and then that'll be it. I'm not going for that bug because there's really no point. Wait, can I do a... Okay, yeah, you can hover with it. Cool. Oh, it eats a lot more fuel than the flamethrower does, though. Okay, I mean, it makes sense. It's probably the last upgrade we get this game. As long as it's powerful, that's all that matters. I do like the fact that it's a little AoE that does deal with the baddies a lot better. Okay. For some reason, it wouldn't let me move there for a second. Okay, so we had an arcade full of these things. Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm not mad. You know, they could have told me, you know, like before the interview, like, hey, the tentative start date for this position's, you know, whatever. But at the same time, you know, I don't know, I'm not mad about it. But yeah, the thing, so so here's one thing like I have to consider also, like when my license stuff comes through, I plan on working for a dialysis clinic, you know, DaVita. Because, you know, those are relatively, like, I'm going to say they're easy patients, because relatively they are. You just hook them up, you chit-chat with them, and it's all good. But they do tend to crash a lot more than just regular people, because you're messing with their electrolyte balance and their fluid balance, which, you know, whatever. You know, but we'll give that a try, because I did ICU for a couple years before I got out of the military, because I was a nurse in the military. Do I find interviews fun? I mean, like in the military, you do the Soldier of the Month and the Soldier of the Month and promotion boards, and like I go into like most interviews, like if people are going to die or like they're in that risk, like I take it a lot more seriously. But like if it's like for like a low-level job, I don't worry at all. But it's also nice because like when you're in a professional field, you know, the interviews can go, you know, really great or really terribly, or, you know, kind of in the middle. Because, you know, when I interviewed for DaVita the first time, before I knew my license wasn't what I thought it was, you know, they liked the fact that I was ICU, you know, I could talk nurse talk to them back and forth, really easy stuff. They you know, that made the interview a lot easier for me. I mean, like most interviews nowadays, if you get interviewed at like, say, like McDonald's, it's just a formality. They just want to make sure you're not a crazy person or anything like that. That's all they really care about. What's behind this wall before I go any further? Okay, precursor orb, sweet. Okay, just one more hive and the level's over, man. So we did get mental health cases come in. Like, it's part of the job. You know, not everybody you talk to is in the best state of mind. But we would get suicidal patients. We do get patients who aren't mentally stable. Like, you know, wherever you work, you're going to get patients, like in the medical field, you're going to get patients who just aren't mentally stable. That's it. And you know, we did have our share of those types of patients who were a danger to themselves and to others. So they're definitely a challenge in their own way. You just like there's golden rules to it. Like if you're in a room with a mentally unstable patient, make sure there's nothing between you and the door. Make sure like they don't have any sharps. Make sure, like, you know, even like a butter knife or plastic fork and stuff, you have to keep track of that stuff for when you go to take their food tray out of their room. And I missed one, god damn it. Okay, I knew this would happen, but it's okay. Unless it's back here. It might be back here, we might get lucky. But yeah, I mean, like, and crazy is not the word, but like you don't use crazy in a professional setting, you don't. But like, I've ran into people and it's like, oh my god. Kill them fucking bugs. It gives me catharsis since I believe I'm currently sick from a bug. Well, good. I'll do it for you then, man. Welcome to the channel. Let's see, trained judo with a mental asylum nurse. He said he had to do 2 takedowns a week on average at work. I don't. I never had to because so for our hospital, well,
All those squish bugs, the queen should be on her way. Now all you have to do is go wait at the trap.
so at our hospital, typically, like, we don't take them down. Like, I worked ICU. We had a crash cart. We had like, you see those like movies like back in the day where like a nurse would grab like a vial and just jab it into the patient's neck and the patient will fall over. Like, well, one, we have that drug, but we don't jab it into the neck. It's called Haldol, and it pretty much puts the patient to sleep. I've injected that medication twice. Because of patients were just getting out of control. And it's a scary situation too, because when somebody's like that, where that you can't talk to them, you can't interact with them, like, they only get worse. They only get worse. You can't talk to them, you can't reason with them. They're like a kid. They get excited, they get emotional, and they just go off the rails. Mentally deranged beyond rationality. Yeah. I mean, it's just, you know, sometimes it's sad. But yeah, they can. The worst part is.
Readings are off the chart. Watch yourself.
The worst part is like they can get to you because they speak their minds. We had one nurse. She was African American, and we had a patient who was African American, and the African American patient was calling our African American nurse the N-word. So like they can really push buttons. You know, like, she would say, I don't want these types of people treating me, except, you know, say it a lot more angrily than that. I guess I gotta use the new weapon, huh? That makes sense, right? No? Okay. See, like, I don't know why there's like points in the game where there's like no background music at all. I took care of one. Like, this is one patient that really made me think, like, wow, this person's crazy. She was in a car wreck, and I guess she had a traumatic brain injury from it. And she, because she, from what I remember, she was married and all this other fun stuff, and then had the car accident or something caused her to have a TBI, and she just went off the rails. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to hit the thing there. Okay, well, at least it gives me an opportunity to see what kind of attacks are coming. I mean, let's see here. Oh, I have to respond to the. Oh, fuck! I keep forgetting. I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna die during this because I really don't know what I need to be doing here. Okay, so that does that. Okay. If I die here, I'm not too worried about. So when I, come on. Oh, I guess I have to, like, yeah, yeah, that's fine. So my dad worked at a psych ward. Remember him telling me a story about a time where a person believes he's Jesus Christ met a person believes he was a devil, or the devil. I mean, yeah, that's like a lot of your mental health patients. Some of them, you know, they'll feel genuinely sorry about how they feel, but you know, you get some of them like they once they've like crossed a point, they'll cross a point where they just don't care about anybody else and they become a sociopath, and that's a reality. We had one kid, this one I was working in the military hospital. People can be born schizophrenic and not show any symptoms of it until like they're put in high stress situations, you know, i.e. the military. And I had this like 20-some-year-old kid, and he was cool. You know, he was nice, you know, he was mentally ill, and he was a schizophrenic, you know, he has just become a schizophrenic because of all the stress. And he said he could see, oh, crap. Okay, I have to use this weapon. Okay, that makes sense. Don't stand under him when he's about to land. And he said he'd see a demon all the time. He said the demon won't go away. It didn't tell him to do anything, but he could see it. You know? And like that's with those types of patients, you have to constantly ground them in reality. Now, he was a nice kid. He was scared shitless because he'd see whatever that he was seeing. I don't know how to deal with this. Okay, I guess that's how. Okay, I don't want to take hits I don't need to take. Okay, there we go. There's the gas. But yeah, we had a lot of mental health or suicidal ideation. We had one. She was a 9-year-old girl, and she wanted to murder her parents, especially her mom, and like we couldn't figure out why. And she just had resentment towards her mother. I don't know if her mother was abusive to her or whatever. I don't know, but like she would come in often. And the mom didn't, you know, the mom seemed fine, you know, from what I remember. You know, not like overly nice to where it's suspicious or, okay, what am I doing wrong? This is like the 4th time he's done this attack. Okay, that's what I was supposed to do. I gotta catch up. I gotta catch up to him. I'm out of gas. But yeah, most of the mental health patients I had, they would literally just like lean over, poop into their hand, and throw it at me. Like that's most of my mental health patient experience, besides suicidal ideation. Yeah, the poop throwers are always fun, though. Keeps me on my toes. Or, you know, when they go and shit in the floor. That's always fun. You have to clean it up. Okay, come on. Oh, I'm out of gas. I'm out of gas. Okay, oh shit, I'm almost dead and so is he. This is not good. Are you kidding me? Okay. Whew, I was just out of gas there too. Oh, it's amazing how the mind operates. You have all the right pieces, you might have one of the most intelligent people in the world. If not, you either have someone who is so twisted in their mind that reality doesn't even make sense. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a harsh reality, unfortunately. Yeah, the mine's a powerful thing. Powerful.
Back in business. No more queen bug. You can go now.
Ah.